Hey Libra, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your April overall reading where we will be clarifying your monthly theme of the Hermit. This came out in your annual 2020 reading. If you want to see that video, it's linked below where I talk more about what this means and how it fits in with your May and March energy. I'm using Soul's Journey to get the 4-week clarification, and then each one of these cards that comes out, it's going to have its very own video with pick cards, 3 stacks, and you can get more clarification on what it means for you. And this is general, so if you want a private reading, I do those through my Etsy page that's linked below. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to keep up. And the Hermit is going to be all about finding your truth, your inner wisdom, totally free of the influence of others. It's like going into your cave and taking responsibility for yourself and your growth and your healing, where maybe other people up until this point haven't been helpful, or you need to tune out things that are influencing you negatively. All right. So for Libra, first week of April, how can Libra best access this Hermit energy and make the most use of it, get the most good out of it, find their inner light, find their inner wisdom, free from the messages of the external world, have their own light shine above the rest? Libra for the first week of April. There we go. Health will be your focus for the first week. Second week of April for Libra. Success. How will the Hermit be influencing Libra in the third week of April? How will the Hermit energy be influencing the lives of Libras everywhere? Or just the few of you that are watching anyways. What does Libra need to know about their third week of April and how this Hermit energy can benefit them? Freedom. Fourth week. How can Libra benefit the most from accessing the energy of the Hermit in the fourth week? And you have balance. All right. All right, Libra, let's talk about the first week. Your energy is of health. So this is going to be talking about learning to tune into your body signals. So the Hermit is going within, and this is scanning your body, hearing what it has to tell you, and not writing off what your intuition is telling you. We do need physicians and medicine to, administer healing practices, but your body wasn't born stupid either, and so you have to be able to pay attention to your internal alert system and not write off the signals that it's telling you. And so you need to take care of your vessel this week and pay attention to what it is asking for. The second week you have success. And now man and ego, the egos of man have a lot of definitions of success. Many different definitions of success. However, the soul just has one. It says on here, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So this is going to be going within and talking about finding out, asking yourself about how have you been successful or not in loving others, but in particular loving yourself. Since we have the Hermit card here and success in loving, it's going to be about the love that you've given to yourself or not. But it does also tap into the love of others because of the way this card is indicating a reminder that no matter what you amass in this life, it will not make up for love. So your third week is freedom, and this is going to be the Hermit is a totally independent energy. So it's about you having the power and the free will to create the reality that you want. and that you have total autonomy over your choices. And so you're responsible for your reality. And a lot of times that can be a frustrating message, because I think often we aren't just one choice away from the reality that we want. And so there's a sense of like that you don't have a choice in front of you that leads you to the fulfillment that you want. And that can cloud that judgment and bring an annoyance and a frustration to that kind of messaging. But it's about lots of choices, about 100, maybe hundreds of thousands of choices that you have to make little by little to steer. I mean, think of how big a life is. You don't make one choice, although it's possible and it does happen to make one choice that can change your whole life. Believe me, if what you want feels like it's more than one choice away, that's legitimate. Make each choice, though, slowly take you to where you want. A life is a huge thing, and it takes a lot of choices to change direction. So if just because you don't see one big choice that's going to bring you the fulfillment that you want, doesn't mean that you are not the owner and the sole responsible party for the choices that you make and the reality that you've created. So 4th week, you have balance. And this is going to be about recognizing the situations objectively as they are, and how oftentimes we may perceive imbalance because we have put ourselves at the center of the universe, and so we may be up or we may be down, and that may indicate some kind of imbalance. But if you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, the universe is always in perfect balance. And so if you can learn to see that balance and see that bigger picture without, whether you are up or whether you are down, and not being the center of that balance, you can achieve more ability to perceive the bigger picture and see your role in that overall balance. All right, so I'm going to do a video for each one of these cards to do a pick a card and get a little drill down some more detail for your individual situation. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to get notified of that. Okay, thank you.